I think from the time we got married, we always knew that we wanted to have kids, and just thought that it would come easy, but it wasn't. We struggled to get pregnant, and we ultimately then did get pregnant with our daughter, McKenna.
Everything was great, and you do the ultrasounds, you get the pictures, and everything's fun. You find out the sex, even though you tell your wife you'll pay her not to find out.
Everything was going really, really smoothly until we hit the 22nd week. And then at that point, that day I had just gotten up, gone to work, kind of like normal, and just thought I really wasn't feeling very well. We went to the hospital that day, got horrible news that I was in preterm labor, and it was so far along that there was really not a lot that they could do to stop it at that point. And at 22 weeks, our daughter would be born, far too early to really do a whole lot of intervention.
We're in the room just waiting, as you do, and the head guy, the look on his face told us what we knew was coming, but hadn't been verbalized, that we weren't going home with our baby. Ever. Not just that day.
And so McKenna was born, and we held her for the hour that she lived. After the death of our daughter, I was searching for answers and searching for what happened here. How do I understand all of this? There were a ton of signs that I look back on, and hindsight's always 20/20, and you kick yourself and you go, well, darn, that all those signs were there. And that education is so incredibly important. And getting that word out is so incredibly important to make sure moms and new parents know how important it is to have that early intervention.
Kim and I sat down and had a cool conversation about what we wanted to do and where we wanted to be, and that we really wanted to have a family.
We decided that we would go ahead and continue to try and conceive naturally, and we decided that we would also try to adopt and see which one worked. And so we got pretty lucky, and they both worked. On the exact same day that we found out that we were adopting our daughter Maddie is the day that we did an in vitro procedure with our son Keegan, and that's the day that I got pregnant with Keegan. And my doctor immediately started talking to me about things that we would do to prevent this from happening again. And he talked about the research of the March of Dimes. Keegan's pregnancy was a little bit of a challenge. At 24 weeks, I had contractions and signs of preterm labor again, and Keegan tried to come early. So this time, knowing the signs of preterm labor, we went immediately to the doctor. All of those things, along with bed rest, helped to make him a pregnancy that went all the way to 38.5 weeks. So the kids were going strong, growing up great, and then, surprise, 3 years later, Reagan came along. She was the best pregnancy of them all. She held in there, stayed in there the entire time until 39 weeks.
After going through the loss and after getting successfully pregnant with Keegan, really felt like we wanted to do something in honor of McKenna, and just started thinking not so much about it being about McKenna, but let's help others.
The golf tournament was my mom and my dad's idea because we already lost one baby and we don't want to lose another.
Being a part of something like this is actually kind of cool because you're helping other people.
I think people need to know the March of Dimes makes families possible. And without their research, without their help, many babies would not even be possible. And that, I feel very comfortable and confident that our family would not have been possible without their help and without their assistance.
When folks are looking at deciding where they want to put their support, whether it's financially or time or whatever it may be, it's pretty easy for me to tell them they're affected by this. Even if they don't have kids themselves, they have a sibling, they were a child once. And so when folks are deciding who they want to support and where they want to put their money, certainly I know where I'm going to put mine. I'm going to put it where my family is.
It's important to donate, and it's important to continue to fund the March of Dimes, because we still don't know why it is that moms go into preterm labor. We still don't know all the causes of infant mortality. We still don't know everything that there is to know about preterm birth. And until we know that, there will continue to be babies that are born too early. No family should ever have to leave a hospital without their child.
Help support the March of Dimes and give babies a healthy start.